njani? Kuhle. Ngikhuluma isiZulu kodwa angikwazi ukukhuluma isiSuthu. Kufuneka ningifundise. Kulungile na? Sengiyabonga. It's indeed for me a very, very, very special event today. And to have this occasion today has been a dream. So let me also particularly acknowledge the people who are here today. Ms. Tumi Mketi. Ms. Mketi, thank you so much for making the time and for your passion for the work at UJ. And also today that you showed your passion also for the work that we do at Funda uJabule School. Of course, I need to acknowledge our teachers at Funda uJabule School. You make all of this happen. You are very, very, very special people to us. Thank you to you. And then, of course, also our school principal and the school management team. We are so blessed to have such a dedicated and competent team at the Funda uJabule School. You are very special also to us. Then also to UJ Sport staff who are here today, and very specifically to Nomsa Mhlangu. Nomsa, where's Nomsa? Nomsa, I will say a little bit more, but thank you to start with. A big thank you. And then also specifically acknowledge our funders who are helping us today. As was mentioned already, we have the Football Association 2010 Legacy Trust Fund, Gauteng Cricket Board and Netball South Africa. A big thank you to them all. And then very specifically, thank you also for the 2010 Legacy Trust Fund people who are here, Joe Kamin, Vincent Mseka, and Thomas Sadiki. Just to say a few things about Funda uJabule School. When we started with the school 6 years ago, we started with 2 small classrooms, 2 pink classrooms with 2 practitioners, teachers in grade R, and a very limited staff. So it was still, at that stage, a little dream. But the reason why we could make this dream happen was because we had, in the first instance, a Vice-Chancellor, Professor Iron Rensburg, who believed in this when I approached him. And I said, I have this idea. We need to start a school on our Soweto campus for the children of Soweto, but also a school where we can train our teachers. Because our teachers in this country deserve, our kids in this country deserve excellent teachers. And we believe if we start such a school where our teachers can be trained, we will be able to deliver excellent teachers for this country. So first, I must honor his vision also, that he was willing to support this. Secondly, at that stage, our current Minister of Education, Minister Angie Motshekga, was still the MEC of Education in Gauteng. So I went to her and I said, MEC, I have this vision, this idea. And I put the idea to her and she said she thinks it's an excellent idea. She will support it. Wonderful. So we had visionary people, and we had UJ and the Gauteng Department of Education taking hands and setting up the Funda uJabule School. And here we are, a few years later. Next year we will have a full-fledged primary school. And isn't that great? Where we started with small 2 grade R classes, and look at you today, and we heard you today, the lovely noise that you were making today. So you are really, for me, very special. It's indeed a joy and such a privilege to be involved in this. And then, Nomsa, a special word to you. You know, when we started with the school, it was my dream also, that we would have, you know, these soccer players and teams of sport at the school. So it was really for me something, the hope that I nurtured from the very onset. And I tried before to get people involved, and sadly I have not been successful. And last year, at a breakaway that we had as the management team of the university, I said to Nomsa, I have this idea, won't you support it? And she said yes, and here we are. Wow, Nomsa, you're a woman that makes things happen, and thank you very, very, very much for this. So, all that I can say, we are doing great work already at Funda uJabule School at so many levels. And let me also share the news with those of you who are not from Funda uJabule School. Our Funda uJabule School choir won Gauteng last week. Isn't that great? So they will be representing the Gauteng province at the national competition for choirs. Isn't that a wonderful accomplishment? So we have good teaching at UJ in general, and particularly also at our Funda uJabule School, with very good teachers. We have cultural activities, and now we are going to have strong sport also at the school. So thank you very, very much to everybody involved in this. A big thank you also once again to our sponsors.
The University of Johannesburg. Rethink, reinvent.